This show is sponsored by printbymagic.com. We print directly to your bicycle playing cards.
Hello and welcome to the Magic World Review Show. I'm James Anthony and today I am reviewing this product right here, Grandfather's Top. It retails at £36.49 and this is a product by Adam Wilber, who is a prolific creator. And today I've really wanted to get to the point of opening this up, and I've never quite got to that, and now finally I've found the time to check it out, and boy am I glad that I did. I have been excited about opening this product since the day it came out. Why? Because it is a product that's a little bit more unique. It has a clear story and a plot line, and you can tell it's a product that has been well thought out. It's got multi-phases to it, and it is something that's going to get good reactions from the crowd, and more than one, of course. So let's have a little look at what you get. Now, you're going to get a box a little bit like this. Well, exactly like this. So this is a box that looks wooden, but it's not wooden. It is, of course, an extremely well-made packaging. So it is cardboard, and yet it's been reinforced, and it's got vinyl around it. So it's, I think it's going to last a long time. So not as long, of course, as something that was made out of wood, but then you're going to be talking at a much larger retail price. So for what you get, it's really good. This is a product like this, and the really nice thing is, I'm not going to go into too many details, but you get the product inside it like that, and you can be doing your trick, and you can place the box down. Later on, you can open it up again. And of course, at the end of the routine, it jumps back inside as well, which is really, really nice. That is one of the unique aspects of the box. And also the trick itself, the fact that it vanishes after it's been levitating and then suddenly appears back inside the box where it first came from, maybe from your grandfather or whoever showed it to you the first time. Let's have a look at the trailer. So I've just cut to the main parts of this trailer. So Adam Wilber talks about the product a little bit, then he shows it. Mainly because I'm not going to do that right now. You have this floating spinning top, and I'll show you the spinning top in a few moments' time as well. And this is what you get. You get the little peg, you get the spinning top, which you can modify into your own bottle top if you wish. You place it inside like that. They can do this. They can examine both parts before the levitation happens. And now it spins, and then it spins and lifts off. So I had a little play with it, and it does spin very, very well. So it's well balanced and it's well produced. And then the routine is one of the classic routines, one that I really love, often known with Steve Fearson and floating cigarettes. But it's been out for so many years. I used to do it with a floating ball with lights coming out of it. Of course, Twilight from Magic Smith as well is one that I loved. It's a light bulb that literally floats around while lit up. It's gorgeous. But the beautiful thing about this is the premise. The premise, and then on top of that, the fact that you've got multi-layers, so that at the end it jumps back inside the box as well. Let's take a look at the item a little bit closer up. So here we go. This is the top. So it's been beautifully manufactured. You have a lovely piece of spun wood here, and you have, of course, the part that makes it spin. This goes in through there, and you now have your spinning top. So if we were to move that out, it does spin. If you can get it onto here and stay. It spins very well when you get it's been a long time since I've done these. There we go. Well, it usually spins pretty well. I got it spinning very well before. Maybe I need to have it in a little bit tighter. But there we go. Now it would suddenly levitate and take up into the air. So yes, this is a cool little device. It's very small, it's very cute, and that's what I like about it most. It's well made, and that just fits inside there, and then it goes back inside the box. So the box is the routine, and that's what I like. You can just take this to a gig and be ready to perform it, almost ready to perform it. So apart from this, what other setup do you need? Well, first of all, you get two of these. So of course you get the one here, but you also get the second gimmick, which is exactly the same. and it means that at the end you can make it jump back to the box again. But it's also very handy to have a spare. Secondly, you can put your own top inside it, which is really cool. So you could modify your own Budweiser top or Coca-Cola top or whatever it may be and make it work with this product. So the cons. The only cons I would say are the box. I do wish, of course, it was a wooden box. It would be really nice if it was made out of, or maybe a more premium version offered of this. However, for most close-up workers, does it really matter? That looks like a wooden box. If you're on a parlour or stage, it is a wooden box. So maybe I'm just overthinking it. Of course, just for maybe my own collection, it would be nice to have a more expensive version as well. So I hope you may consider bringing one of those out in the future. But the actual products itself, they're really well made. They fit perfectly. They spin great. And then you get one added extra, which I'm not going to go into too much detail. But of course, you're going to make something float. And there's only a limited number of ways you can make things float. Now, this is the only area, and literally the only area I feel that it lets the product down a tiny bit. And now he mentions that this is probably one of the better thread systems on the market, but by far not the best. Now, for me, I struggled with it out of the box. When you're floating something, you want it a matte, and you also want it to be able to spin a lot without buckling up, without kind of getting tied up and knotted and all that kind of thing. This knots really quickly. After you've done one spin, you might have to let it undo, and that's all I'm going to say. So the thread is the only part that lets it down, but don't let that put you off this product. The product is amazing. The thread, in terms of the routines, I would highly recommend looking up Steve Fearson and checking out his different threads that he does. Vectra thread, Vectra line, different thicknesses. They have stage ×3 thread as well. There's so many different ones which are absolutely incredible. And, you know, this effect is worth it even without the thread if you have to get your thread somewhere else. I really, really enjoyed this. I will not be using the thread that comes with it. Aside of that, the routine is great. The price point is pretty good because you're getting a gimmick box. You're getting 2 gimmicks inside it. Very clear instructions from a professional who has been doing this his whole life. He has obviously performed this his whole life as well, and it comes with every intricacy that you'd expect with someone who has the knowledge that he has and the performance skills that he has. So you're going to get all that information given to you so that you don't have to waste time. This is not just something you spin, just make it float. This is an item or work of art. It's a piece that you need to spend time to come up with a good story, a good performance, a clean performance, and to do that requires practice. So while yes, you can make it float and spin very quickly, I would say for even beginners, you'd be able to do that in about 20-30 minutes of practice less. But to do it well will require many hours. So that's just my opinion on that. In terms of this setup, depending on threads and what you use, will depend on how long your setup is. Some setups will, well, he recommends making several up at a time, 10 to 14 up at a time. You make them up, you can have them done in less than a minute per gimmick. You have them set up ready to go in case, because of course with thread work, things can happen. And depending on the thicknesses and what you use, you can limit that and reuse. So you don't have to use just one gimmick per thing unless you are breaking at the end. And that's all I'm going to say on that matter. There's so many great ways you can perform this. If you're a working pro, spending a 1 minute per gimmick to make it up and to go to perform this as a centerpiece of your main act is well worth it. So for me, it comes in a lovely little coffee pouch. How do I know it's coffee pouch? It's got a little smelling section there, but didn't smell of coffee, I'm afraid. I was a bit disappointed on that side of things. But apart from that, very nice packaging, very nice box, lovely little trick. And I know it's the kind of trick that I will be performing myself, so I am dead excited. Let's give this a rating out of 10. Now I am going to give this a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, just that 1 point gone just for the thread, which I feel could have been a slightly better thread included with it. But aside of that, all the tips and all the suggestions and everything you get throughout the video makes this a killer trick, an absolute killer trick. Also, it is a sold out trick right now. You cannot get this product. It is due back in on the 15th of next month. So we've set it on our website back to pre-order, and as soon as you pre-order it, as soon as they come back in at Murphy's Magic in America, then they will be available from us. So get your pre-orders in if you are looking for this kind of an effect. But for me, I love it. I love the pieces. I love the whole premise of this story. So there we go. If you enjoyed this review, please share it with your friends, please like it, and please follow our channel and click subscribe. By doing that, you're going to enter yourself into the competition for this week. What are we giving away this week? We are going to give away this product right here, Chameleon Skin Wallet. I actually reviewed this a few weeks back. Some people will find a really good use for this wallet, and there's lots of other ways you could use this as well. So we're going to give this away. All you got to do is like, comment, and share, and we will randomly pick somebody from the comments and give this away in the post to somebody in the next review. Finally, do check out Post It Gone. It's been released now. It was a sellout on Murphy's Magic, and it is now back in stock at Murphy's Magic again by Julio Montoro. It's an awesome little trick. The last thing I have to tell you, the last bit of news, is a huge mega competition and flash sale is still on. If you go to magicworld.co.uk/flash-sale, so magicworld.co.uk/flash-sale. At the top of there, you'll see a competition tab. Click on the button and you can enter yourself for an additional competition that will allow you to win up to £1,000 of magic, if not more. Myself, Neo Magic, Vinny from Neo. If you've ever been at Blackpool Magic Convention, you may have seen us there. He used to work on the Magicworld stand, then he set up his own company called Neo Magic, which is a fantastic company, by the way. He also created the product called The Experiment, which has been, to this day, one of the best sellers for Magicworld. So we are teaming up and we're going to do a live event in April. So please do join us for that live event. You register for the event in the link down below or on that flash sale page. Just click the competition, enter yourself in and register, and that will let you know about the live event as well. We're going to be teaching tricks, we're going to be doing a dealer's dem, and generally having a little bit of fun. So thank you for watching this week's Magicworld review show. I look forward to seeing